So last night I used the semi-chrome polish, and I used, just a small piece of a t-shirt. Don't need much more than a swatch about that big. Just tear off a piece of a t-shirt and keep rubbing, and you rub real fast. You'll see all this oxidation come off. It turns black on the cloth. Just keep rubbing, and then you can switch it out. But I came back today, and there was all these places had reappeared, and additional ones that I did not see before. So I cleaned it again with the semi-chrome polish, and I probably sat down for about an hour wiping it. And I came back and just wiped it down with a microfiber towel at the last. After I made sure I had all the semi-chrome polish off, I just came back and wiped it with a clean microfiber towel. Then I came back and I used this stuff, this Mohawk lacquer for brass, gloss, brilliant, and you can see it's pulled a little bit here where I I didn't overspray it on this. You want to hold it about 14 inches away. So I mean, that's 12 inches, okay? I'm going to hold it. You get you a ruler and measure it if you need to. But I'm holding this camera probably about as far out as I held the can. And if the camera were the can of lacquer, then I did this kind of motion all over it like that. And I want to tell you that it dries very quickly if you don't put it on too thick. It'll dry in the matter of probably 30 seconds if the humidity's low, but a minute anyway. And also cleaned up the belt. That's an old brass belt that was my dad's. So I cleaned that up. It's a military belt. And I ordered some new. I've got some dark blues, but I needed some khaki, which are like khaki issue. It was what was on here. So I ordered some more khaki cotton web belts. It's like what the Marines wear. All these little parts are part of the saxophone. So again, you can position the saxophone any which way. I actually use the mouthpiece as a support there. I also turned it this way. And see how I've got it that way there too. And they shipped that lacquer with this paper as packing material. Don't throw it away. It's perfect. That's exactly what you need. Just some. I couldn't think of anything better. You really don't want to use a plastic bag. I've got a breeze out here. It's really been blowing. It'll blow this paper away. It has when there was nothing on here. So again, see that position? And that works great. I'll give you a small demo. So what you want to do is I've already done this. You want to shake it for 60 seconds is what I did. So you want to shake it thoroughly, and you should wear a mask or something when you're doing this is what I did. I put my mask probably doesn't block much, but it's better than nothing. You don't want to inhale these vapors directly. But see how far out I am, and just a continuous motion like that. Come back around on the other side. I got a continuous motion going here. By the way, this is probably the 5th coat. Probably. That's plenty. Alright, when you're through doing that, turn the can upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that it won't clog. You want to, tells you to do that on the can. See my breeze blowing? We got a breeze out here. And I would say that's probably almost dry. Again, here is some, I sprayed up inside of this mouthpiece, up in here. And it pooled a little bit and ran back out, is what happened here. That's not runoff from the spraying the outside of the saxophone. Again, I'll repeat myself. I sprayed inside the mouthpiece here, and it ran out this other end, and that's what this small pool is from. I wanted to coat the inside, and I also coated the inside of the saxophone a little bit heavier too on the main body. But I got that mouthpiece real good on the inside. I hope that was the right thing to do. I believe it was. And I think these pieces and everything are good to go. I'm just going to let everything sit out here, maybe overnight. I'll probably bring it in tonight, maybe. We'll see. But I tuned my guitar and tuned my violin. Maybe I'll do that for you later on. And I was out here working on this thing, and I turned around, and there was a deer just sitting right there staring. He was right there. He was checking me out. When I turned around and looked at him, he acted like he didn't see me. He was trying to go in. He thought he's invisible, I guess. He was being friendly. He didn't run away either. I mean, he's being friendly in a coy way. Could have been a doe. I guess it probably was, because I didn't see antlers on it. But it was young. It still had the doe spots all over it. I mean, it was still pretty young. Must have been born late this season. So, got my gloves up here. I washed some leather gloves. Those are some, what is it, something, Lamont or something. All right, well, that's all on this. I don't want to breathe any more of those fumes. I've been out here. I usually run back in the house I don't stay out here after I spray it. I've been running back into the house and staying in here. And the wind's been whipping through here really strong. But we're already past the 5 o'clock mark, moving on towards 6. Let me see. What time is it? It's 5:42 my time, p.m. So the winds are calming down a little bit, but we had some really major wind blowing through here. I mean, it turned that paper up on end. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I hope you're well, and hope things are going good for you. And just keep looking up and praising God. Amen.